Joining us now, Sheila Kahyaoglu, analyst with Jefferies. Great to see you, Sheila. Thanks for joining us. I mean, clearly that's good news today, but the airline stocks jumped quite significantly when we'd already seen demand pick up a lot and airplanes fairly full. So what do you make of the stock reaction today?
You know, I think it's another positive data point we're receiving that the CDC is relaxing news. But don't forget, only 35% of Americans are fully vaccinated. About 50% are one dose in. So there's a way to go. But what we're seeing in the U.S. is U.S. capacity is only down about 27% versus 2019 levels. But Europe is really lagging. And that's what these airline stocks need. Europe is still down about 60% for the month of June, we're estimating, in terms of capacity relative to normalized levels. And also Asia is lagging. It's now down about 50%. So airlines are having a pop. We continue to favor domestic over international for the reasons I just mentioned, the lag in vaccinations globally. That's why you're kind of seeing Southwest lead the way here.
So domestic over international, does that also mean leisure versus business travel? And which airline does that mean you favor?
Sure. Southwest is our top pick in the space. We're giving them a premium multiple. These airlines trade at big discounts to the market. They trade at about a 50% discount to the market historically. So we assume Southwest trades at a 15 times PE multiple. The other airlines lag. The next one we favor would probably be Delta, given its U.S. domestic exposure and its European exposure, and then American. American is about 35% international, but when you look at that international breakout, it's a lot of Latin America, a lot of Caribbean, where we're seeing the market come back. And United is lagging given its corporate exposure as well as international exposure.
Do you think the airlines are going to have a tougher time enforcing mask wearing on flights now?
I don't think so. I mean, you've had TSA numbers that are above 1 million, 1.7 million a day. I think you've only had 1,300 cases of people rejecting to wear a mask since the start of the year. So those are pretty good statistics. I think the mask mandate is just being held in place because you can't necessarily reinforce that somebody's had the vaccine. And as I mentioned, only 35% of Americans are vaccinated right now.
What's your outlook at the moment on Boeing and I guess Airbus as well, and whether deliveries will start to play catch up fairly soon?
Sure. I mean, Boeing is improving. We see the MAX electrical fix getting off the ground. About 170 of the 195 regulators have approved the MAX to get back in the air. We're still waiting on China. The one watch item for Boeing is what we're looking at right now is the 787, which is their wide-body aircraft, which carries passengers internationally. They have a little bit of a stockpile right now. They have about 100 of them in inventory, so we're watching that item. And that's why right now our favorite aerospace name, or the way to play aerospace, is Raytheon Technologies, a $100 billion company, and TransDigm, which is levered to maintenance spend for the airlines.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.